What's up, everybody? It's Griffin Steinfeld. Welcome back to the channel. Hope all you guys are doing good out there, staying safe, and trying to have as much fun as you can. It's 2020. It's been a roller coaster, but I owe you guys a video. We're long overdue, so without further ado, let's get to it and talk about a little bit what's going on and what I've been up to. So we were going to be racing the Chevelle a couple weeks ago, and we're battling some misfire issues with it, and long story short, got it all figured out. Went to go take the car around the block, go fill it up with some fuel, and load it up in the trailer to go racing that next morning. But on that test drive, turned the corner, was accelerating just like normal, not horsing around, just cruising, and something went bad. It sounded like marbles going through the motor or the transmission or something. We didn't really know exactly what it was at the time. So shut it down, coasted off to the side of the road, and didn't see a hole on the side of the block, no fluids were leaking, and basically got it back in the trailer, brought it home, and pulled the valve cover, and something looked a little fishy up in the top end. So we got the motor pulled out of it, and today we're going to disassemble the small block and see what went wrong or what happened. So, you know, here's the Chevelle, all engineless, and over here we got the Apache. It's all blocked in by parts because I need a bigger garage. So here we are, and let's go ahead and go start disassembling this little small block. I already see some bad stuff in this motor with just the few major parts we've torn off. Let me show you here. So here we got our intake ports, right? You can look down in there. I don't know if you can see it too clearly, but that left side port compared to the right side, that valve looks pretty bent. No bueno. And there's also metal in the port. And when you come around here, here's where the ugly stuff gets. Okay. There's your normal exhaust ports, right? That looks good. That's not, I don't think, I'm trying to get the focus here, sorry, but yeah, that's no bueno. That is no bueno, people. So let's zap this cylinder head off first. Oh, look at, we even had a pretty bad exhaust leak right there. You see all the black carbon around there? That's exhaust leaking, but it's what you get with $180 set of China turbo headers. All right, let's keep going. This is some of the craziest carnage I've ever seen on my personal engines. It's actually kind of cool. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Look at that. That's the head of the exhaust valve that's halfway in the piston. Are you kidding me? Look at, here's the cylinder head. Damn. Look at that. All the rest of them are nice and clean still. There is still some shrapnel, but wow, that did some serious damage. So here's the biggest thing that I'm most concerned about. Pistons are cheap and easy to replace. Cylinder heads, pretty easy to replace. The thing that I really hope didn't get damaged is the engine block. So the piston's at top dead center right now. I'm gonna rotate the crank and we're gonna inspect the cylinder wall all the way down. So I'm praying to the engine gods right now that we don't have to put a new block in this thing. So let's spin this thing over. Alrighty, here, let's get a little shop rag here. Yeah, there's a lot of metal. Yeah, I do feel some damage. There's some damage in there, but I think it can be repairable. I think I could just barely, you can barely feel that when you kind of rub your fingernail across it. Granted, I have a glove on, but I think it is salvageable. So that is some good news. Everything looks good up on that side there. On the sides, it's all nice and clean. It's just right down in here is where the damage is. But whoo-wee, that was gnarly. Let's see, here's some lifters on this cylinder that went. Those still look okay. They don't look collapsed. They don't sound collapsed. Typically, if you give them a little jiggle and stuff's bouncing around, that's not a good thing. But man, oh man, I'll bring this thing back up again. Oh, you know what? That's not good, ladies and gents. I'm yanking on this thing and it's locked up. So I think we got to get the other cylinder head off to see if another valve failed or something went from this cylinder into any other cylinder on that side. So let's go ahead and yank this cylinder head off and see what the heck happened. Whew. Alright guys, well, just kind of like I suspected, we do have some shrapnel on the other bank. Take a look at this here. This is untouched, so all those chunks of metal transferred over. And yeah, even on this cylinder too. Cylinder number 1, number 3, oh, number 5 has some good chunks in it. And even 7. Damn, this whole bank, you could see stuff was bouncing around in there, how it's kind of speckled. Ooh. So, let's see if this thing spins over some more. It does. So let's spin in the other direction, clockwise. Yeah, all right, well, that is good news. Oops, let's get this here. So, if it spins over freely, it tells me that good chances the bottom end is good. We didn't hurt any connecting rods, crank didn't break or anything major like that. So that is good news. The block, that's questionable. I don't know if it can be repaired as it is it's a cast iron block. It's a Dart little M block. So it's tough. Typically with aluminum blocks, they're sleeved. You could typically pop a sleeve out, press a new sleeve back in it, and you know, you're good to go. But something like this, it's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna get this thing torn down. This is pretty much all I wanted to show you guys today because this is where all the cool carnage was. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and keep tearing down into this thing. I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Much appreciate you guys, and love you for sticking with me through all this. And 2020 is a roller coaster. Let's all get geared up for a good, strong 2021 and head into it with some momentum. Cheers, guys. Love y'all.